Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy K Crypto here. So this is really it, isn't it? We are in this curtain call, so to speak, but no, curtain calls are really bad analogy to use. We're coming to the end of the beginning. This is the way I like to see it. We've been in this stage where we've done so much work to prepare to get to where we are now. There's been a lot of proposals put up, and there'll be a lot more proposals in the future. Now, what I want to mention to you folks is that there's been a few things said in Terra Rebels about another proposal. This is going to be a parameter change proposal, and this is going to be a little bit further down the line, likely a couple of days after the 10-day wait period. And it's going to be a parameter change to implement the 1.2% burn tax. I don't know if it will happen after. I don't know if it will happen once they implement V21 and then possibly put this parameter change up. Now, how do I know this to be true? Because lots of people have obviously gone around sharing a screenshot and making a load of things up with it and things like that. So I messaged Ed directly, and I said to him, hi Ed, sorry to bother you. Is there to be another prop for 3568? I hope all is well with you. He put, after this year, there is another one for that actual parameter change. I put awesome. And then I asked him if he could break this down further later on this week in his upcoming AMA / community question time kind of thing, kind of like an interview, kind of getting to know these people a little bit better and get really good breakdown, so to speak, on the things that have been said directly from the person who has stated it. And I think this is really good, because who better to get the breakdown from, right? It makes total sense. So do expect there to be more proposals in the future. You're always going to need to vote on things, and that's just how this governance system works. And for anyone who's like, oh, another one, oh, another one, oh, another one, go to Terra Station, go to past, and just look how many get passed on a regular basis. Okay, so these were all, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've got 7 proposals in 1 month here. Okay, so it just goes to show. So going all the way back up, going to the voting system, going to 4159, and as we can see, we've got 21 hours left, and we're crushing it at 60% towards yes. A lot of people are saying, let's just assume the worst case and assume that none of this happens, none of it goes through and things like that. And I honestly believe we don't need to do that. We don't need to assume the worst case. Pretty much everybody's on board. And these people that are voting no, folks, I'm working with a person I work closely with to chase the money trail and things like that. We've been working together very recently just to try and figure out who these no voters are, why they're voting no, or why they could be voting no. And it seems that there's certain validators that have got themselves into a position during the capitulation event as to which they receive very high rewards. And we're bringing a whole tab based on the reward systems and everything like that. And, you know, you'll be able to look at all of these things at ease, as simple as going, right, what's the validator status currently? Okay, right, so we've got this many jailed, we've got this many bonded, and this many unbonded. So, yeah, we've got the Oracle rewards pool up. Now, if you don't know what the Oracle rewards pool is, we're going to be doing pretty much a whole video dedicated to it and the reward system and as to where staked rewards come from, because there's going to be a lot of rewards, and a lot of people do wonder exactly where these rewards are going to come from. Where do the staked rewards come from? Zardar's broken this down quite well. We're going to get Ed to break it down for you folks too. So moving over to the Binance Hot Wallet, we can see it is still going upwards in a slight uptrend, so to speak. Very, very like slow uptrend, so to speak, but an uptrend nonetheless, nearly at 6.7 trillion coins. Now, as to this hot wallet, why have I always focused on this wallet? Well, this wallet easily holds 1/3 of the circulating supply out there. We know that to be true. We know that the last time this wallet made a significant move was on Genesis, okay? And I believe the next time we're going to see this significant move or another significant move from this wallet is going to be when staking is re-enabled or the active validators set is allowed to be added to, because the person behind this coins or the entity behind the coins or these people behind the coins, the users, whatever, they've got a purpose for these coins. They're not just buying them willy-nilly to sit on and, yay, look, I've got loads of LUNACLASSIC coins. They're planning for something, okay? They're prepping for something. They're waiting for, in anticipation for something to kick off, and we will, I believe, and this is my own opinion, I believe we'll see the next significant move from this wallet on either staking and redelegating everything being re-enabled. If it does, nothing happens, then probably likely to see something happen around the active validators set being at that point where we can join ourselves and other people can join. So don't infatuate yourself with this wallet, folks. It's more, it would be nice for Binance to let us know who, if these are users' coins, then we can prepare, can't we, for anything that could happen. And yes, in the worst case scenario, these coins could be used to attack the governance, and that's the last thing that we want. Nobody wants to see another attack on the governance. But with the 20% maximum vote power system being implemented, it's going to make that a lot harder, and the fact that no new validator is going to be able to join the space, meaning that the attack will only come from one of the existing validators in the active set. So in my opinion, this is all going to go through. This proposal is going to go through. TFL not going to respond. The majority of the validators are going to update. Any ones that don't update will follow suit later or just leave the space. We know there's going to be a few validators leaving the space, but does that matter? No, of course it doesn't, because we're going to have so many new validators coming on board, coming inside the space and everything like that in the future. And it's just, people underestimate outside this bubble, so to speak, outside the LUNACLASSIC community. They find it hard to grasp that this thing's going to make a comeback. And a lot of people don't know that this coin initially, when it was born, it run all the way up from a like people went to the moon with this coin, like literally. We're going to do a video on it later today, probably. We've got Matt coming on the channel later today, and he is the chairman, but there's there's correct wording to use when stating this, and this is something I've gone through with legal and spoken to them about, and it's pretty much just saying that, just for them to clarify that Raider isn't the chairman of Terror Rebels, he's the chairman of a steering group that's inside Terror Rebels, and that's the committee that makes terror organization wide decisions, kind of thing, so to speak. So yeah, I wanted to pretty much, I love to make sure we're using the correct words and stuff like that. Have you noticed my new chair is starting to squeak? Probably gonna have to deal with that at some point in the future. Sorry about that, folks. So yeah, hopefully catch you at like 5 o'clock. I'm doing the recording at 5 o'clock with Raider. Probably going to drop it tomorrow morning. If it doesn't end up being too late, I will get it out tonight for you folks. But do look forward to that. Look forward to all the other cool things we've got coming on the channel. All the cool people. We've got Coin coming on the AMA this Friday, 100%. They live in opposite time zones to us, so it's a little bit more complicated for them to get in sync with us because we're just so out on our hours. So yeah, folks, stay safe. Not financial advice. Beware of scammers. We will catch you in the next one. Shalom.